Hello everyone. Am I audible? Can someone type it in chat? Am I audible? Okay, great. So we'll begin in the next 4-5 minutes. For this session, we are going to learn TradingView platform. I hope this was conveyed to you all, correct? I'm going to help you learn basics about the technical analysis tools on TradingView. Okay, and I have kept you all on mute, so definitely you can ask your questions on chat because otherwise it would be a too much of a commotion for now, and we will have the last 10-15 minutes to have a discussion regarding if you have any queries. Okay, so we'll wait for next 2-3 minutes. In the meanwhile, I want you all to just give me a brief background about yourself. From which industry are you coming from? You all can type that in chat. Hello, Miguel is saying sound is broken. I hope now I'm audible. Okay, great. Okay, from aviation, IT consulting, great. Sales and marketing, wonderful. Mr. Pramod is also from education background, wonderful. GST background, great, great. Hospital, okay, Mr. Sudhir is an army veteran, sir. Thank you so much for your services. Thank you. Education, wonderful. Retired marine engineer. Wow, sir. No knowledge of trading, definitely we are here to learn right from the basics. So everyone here is a beginner, correct? BFSI, wonderful. Medical coding. Oh, IT, intelligence process automation, wonderful. Engineers, education, IT and education, great. Researcher, wonderful. Retired engineer, great. Supply chain. I guess here we have students right from basics of each and every background, right from the basic BFSI background, not just not basic, but definitely the one who's related to this field, correct? And also IT engineers, right from education industry to supply chain management, retired person, even from army, correct? So definitely here we are all today to learn about technical analysis, and today I'm going to help you explain the tool for technical analysis. It is called as TradingView. Okay. Teacher, telecom, pharma, wonderful. Okay, so we have 50 participants. I'll wait for another 1 minute. At 8 p.m. exactly, I'll start. Also, these lectures are recorded. So if I guess someone wants to listen, I guess they can get a recording as well. So this is like a complimentary session. Before you begin the next session, you will have a bit of a hand holding on how to use the TradingView platform so that markings and all the charting will be easier for you all, correct? Good evening, Mr. Balaji. Okay, so it's 8 p.m. Let's begin. So basically, I'll just give you a brief introduction about myself. My name is Jash Vora, and I have done my bachelor's in financial market from NM College, Mumbai. And after that, I did my MCom in business management from UPG College. I worked at ICICI Bank as a wealth relationship manager. And after that, I worked as a wealth advisor where I managed portfolios of HNI clients. And I have managed more than 10 crores worth of AUM. And at this profile or at this role, I learned how much financial planning is important. So in this course also for the last 1 month, you are going to learn on how to manage your finances. And later I delved into trading and I met Seth sir and Harshit sir and team Leapup. And now I have been associated with them since quite few months. I am teaching students regarding technical analysis and personal finances. So this is a brief background. I am also a faculty at NL College, Mumbai. So good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this class. This was my brief background. So today's agenda would be definitely we are going to learn about the TradingView platform right from logging in to starting your own account and using your markings. So first of all, thank you so much. I welcome you all to today's class and thank you so much for enrolling for the NWA course. Definitely you are going to learn something which will be really a practical skill with which you can earn money. Even as young as a 15-year-old guy can learn it perfectly and make money out of trading, and even a retired person. So there is no age bracket or any age consideration in order to learn this skill. So I highly appreciate your interest for this course. Thank you so much for your time. We will start with logging in, or just I'll share my Google screen. I want you all to work along with me so that you are not left behind. And definitely, I'll be taking pauses in between. I'll be patient and I'll be waiting for maybe 1 or 2 minutes in between. Okay. And definitely, I want you all to type in your queries in chat. I'll watch it in between. So if anyone is stuck anywhere, you can let me know in chat. The first step is the first step. Kindly log in or open your Google Chrome or whichever browser you use. You can just type in TradingView, TradingView. Click enter, and this is what your screen would look like. Okay, we'll click on the first link, which is your TradingView track all markets. Everyone till now till here fine. Type in yes in chat. Type in yes in chats. Okay. If someone wants, I'll just copy paste the link in chat. The next step is we'll click on this logo. Basically, this is to sign in. Towards the left of get started, we are going to click here. And there will be an option to sign in. Okay, click on sign in. Mr. Vishwanath, you can click on the link which I have shared on chat. You can open in any browser. It's not specific to Google, even on uh, Microsoft or any other browser. If you have Mozilla, even that would be fine. So once you click on sign in, I guess most of you might not have an account, correct? So there's an option at the bottom, do not have an account, sign up. Okay, click on sign up. If you do not have an account, click at the bottom on sign up. And then you can select any of the option. If you want, you can try it with your email. That would be, I guess, convenient. Correct? You can just click on your email. And you can type in your email ID. You can set any random password. For now, you can keep it a bit easier so that you remember. And click on I'm not a robot. Once you have put in your email ID and set up a password, You have to click on I'm not a robot and just simply click on create account. I already have an account registered, so it will be showing me that already account exists. The password should have at least 7 characters with letters and numbers. Okay, so I'll just try again. For now, you don't have to pay any charges for TradingView. The TradingView platform is free of cost. But if you want to purchase a premium, it might cost, I guess, 24,000 per year. But as of this course, I don't want you all to subscribe as of now for the paid services. Okay, you are going to have a free application or a free website, so no need to subscribe or upgrade. Everyone has created an account. Type in done in chat. Type in done in chat. So I already have an account, which is why I'll click on sign up. Anyone facing any issues can type in chat. Okay, have login through Gmail. No worries. Anything is fine. Okay, Mr. Vijay just joined in now. So, sir, I'm going to help you log in and show you the platform of TradingView online. So I want you to work along with me. You can just go to Google. You can go to Google and just type in TradingView, TradingView. And once you type in TradingView, you just need to click on the first link. You can click here. If you want, I'll share you the link to the website. Mr. Sudhir, no need to select on 30 days free trial. Okay. So those who joined in late can click on the link I have sent on chat. Okay, can I proceed ahead? I guess this is what your screen would look like. Correct? I want you all to go to products. You can just hover your mouse on products and a drop down menu will come. Okay. And I want you all to go to the first option, which is your super charts. Okay, I'll just remove all the markings. Yeah. Everyone on this screen or any random screen, for any stock, you can just type in Nifty. Since I already use this account, it has my markings on the screen. So I hope everyone has logged in and this is your chart or your screen is looking like. Type in yes in chat. Okay, repeat last step. So I'll just go back. Under products, if you just hover your mouse on products, I want you all to hover your mouse on product and this drop down menu will come. On that, you will have to click on the first option, which is your super charts. Click on super charts and on your screen, a chart will come. Mr. Vijay, if market summary is coming directly, you need to go to products and click on super charts. And I want you to log in with your Gmail ID. Got it? Mr. Ramesh, I hope you got it. Divya, if you forgot your password, you can try again and forget and password, and then you'll get another password reset option. Mr. Miguel, I hope you understood. Mr. Vijay, type in yes in chat if you are on the same screen. Let's say for now, I want you all to just type in Nifty on the chart, NIFTY. This is your index. Kindly type in NIFTY Nifty on charts or on your screen. Miguel, you have to create an account first, which was our first step. Mr. Vijay is not getting super charts. Sir, under products, you will have an option for super charts. If I go back, can you see here on the main screen of TradingView, there is an option for super charts. I have also shared the link in chat. I'll share again. You can just simply click on this link. If you want, I'll show it to you again. If I click on the link on TradingView, which I have sent on chat, you will get this screen. You can log in or create an account first, and then you can hover your mouse on products and go to super charts. Mr. Miguel, this was our first step where you need to click on, you will have to click on this icon on the left of get started, which is your login option. Once you click here, you will get an option to sign in. So I want you to go to sign in. And at the bottom, there is an option, do not have an account. Click on sign up. So if you don't have an account, click on sign up and you can register along with or with your Gmail ID, email ID. I hope the first step, account opening step is done. So now we can move to our main platform or your TradingView platform. Anyone still stuck can let me know. Mr. Ganesh is asking, where do you get option for Nifty? There is no option for Nifty. I want you to type on your keyboard NIFTY. Okay. Here there are various options for stocks, for funds, for futures, which means any stock which is available in FNO, forex, crypto, indices. Correct. So definitely Nifty is an indice, but we just click on all so that we can get everything together. Yeah, so maybe the first option in your case will be Nifty. I had already had an account, so for me some other stock name was coming. Okay, so I'll just show you how the UI UX is for TradingView. On the top left, there's an option for home. Basically, if you click on home, again that product uh, tab will come, which we had seen earlier. Yeah. So if you click on home, this tab will come again. I'll again click here, go to product, super charts. Then is your search option. Basically, if you click here, you can search for any stock name. For example, let's say Reliance. If I type in Reliance, I'll get the chart for Reliance, as you can see. For many of your stocks, you will get two options. One will be NSE or BSE or NSE futures. I want you all to click on NSE every time because NSE is uh, more liquid, or there is more trades on NSE platform rather than BSE. So NSE will be always used for our charting purpose. I'll click on NSE on Reliance. Okay, so this is how I can search for any random stock I want. Someone type in any random name of any stock. Type in any random name for any stock. Okay, I got HDFC. Simply, I just need to type in HDFC after clicking on this search option, and I'll get the first option as HDFC Bank, correct? Simply, I just need to click on it and I'll get the chart. I personally use this black and white background. As you can see, there is a dark mode option. I personally like this dark mode, which is why I have turned it on. This is very personal. If someone wants in a light mode, I guess it is even fine. However, I personally like this dark mode. Mr. Rajesh is asking, how do we get the search stock option window? Sir, on your top left, second option, there is a search column. You just need to click here once, and then you can just type in any random name of any particular stock. Got it, Mr. Rajesh? Okay, welcome. So this was our first tool where we can just type in the name of any random chart. Again, I'll see for Suzlon. Someone had typed in Suzlon in chat. So I saw for Suzlon as well, the chart for Suzlon. This is how it looks like. Okay. Then comes your sign. This is if you want to compare, but for now, this is not a part of today's agenda. Mr. Ashoka is asking for meeting ID to log in. Just a second. I'll just if you have it, you can just send it on chat on the group. Just a second. Mr. Rajkumar, did you share? Sorry, Mr. Sudhir, did you share the meeting link with Mr. Ashok? Because I don't see any message from him. Not yet. If possible, can you just share it to him? Yeah, someone has shared on the chat box. Thank you. Mr. Lalit is asking how to remove volume from the below. I'll just explain. Don't worry. How do we get to know the stock code name to search? So, Mr. Rajesh, first of all, we just type in the basic name of any chart. We don't want the ticker name. It is called as a ticker name. I just type in the entire full name for any stock. Once you are more acknowledged or more knowledgeable in the markets, then you will remember the ticker name for every stock. Okay, so for right now, you don't need to remember any stock ticker name. You just need to know the entire name of any stock, and then with the help of that, you can search that. Okay, so for every particular stock, there will be a ticker name. It is like a pet name or a short form for every stock. Got it, Mr. Rajesh? Mr. Lalit is asking how to remove volume bars at the bottom of the graph. Okay, just a second. I'll just sign in from my Google ID. No, sir, it won't fetch if you type in incorrect. Let's say instead of Kotak Bank, I type in Kotak double K. If the full name is once entered and then if you make any mistakes, then I guess it will help you. But if in between, if you type KOTK, then it won't show anything. So maybe you will have to search on Google once what is the correct spelling, because certain stocks have very difficult spellings. Mr. Miguel is saying no sound. Can someone confirm? Am I audible? Hello? Okay, Mr. Miguel, everyone is saying it is audible. So I guess you can just exit and join in again if there's any issues with your device. Yeah. So Mr. Lalit, as I was saying, if you want to remove the volume bar, you can just click here and go to and delete it. Okay, great, Mr. Sudhir. Thank you for sharing the link. So coming back to the top right, then comes your tab where it is showing D. Basically, this D is, or let's say this option is for you to search for the candlestick time frame. So here, every candle denotes 1 day. Because I have selected on 1D, Mr. Vijay, don't hurry. I'll be showing you each and every tool. I am having an entire 1.5 hour with you all. So step by step, we are going to see at every option. Don't put in your questions first of all regarding any tool. Okay. On the bottom left, there will be an option for volume. If you just hover on volume, you will get an option to unselect or remove volumes. Yes, you will get the recordings. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying here, the D option is basically for every candle. Each and every candle denotes 1 day. Okay, so if I want to switch to 1 hour, I'll just click on that option and I'll click on 1 hour. So now my entire chart changes, correct? Because now from daily time frame, I have switched to an hourly time frame. Basically, it means that every candle is equal to 1 hour. Madhuri Singh, please leave out the participants picture and move your pick console top so that charts get a bigger space. Okay. Is it fine now? I hope the screen is visible now entirely. Not still. Is it showing on the top right? Is it showing on the top right? If it is showing on your top right, then it is by default from Zoom. Otherwise, I have minimized my entire screen and I cannot not look at any screens or any participants images. So I guess from your end, you will have to minimize as Mr. Sumit said. Mr. Lalit, as I said, I'll be showing each and every tool. Don't worry, don't hush. Yeah, so as I was saying, you can toggle here on your 1H. Basically, now each and every candle denotes 1 hour. If you want to take a shorter time frame, let's say if I want to see every 5 minute candle, I'll click on 5 minutes. And now I can deep dive into more smaller time frame. Basically, if I click on 5 minutes, each and every candle will mean one candle will mean 5 minutes. Correct, Mr. Pawan. So for now, I'll just proceed with the entire flow. All the queries will be taken in the last 15-20 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So this was our tab on the top right. where you can toggle or you can select for each and every time frame. Basically, one day means one candle represents one day. If you want to take a longer horizon view, if you want to see on a weekly time frame, now your 1 week or your one candle denotes 1 week. Similarly, you can go to 1 month, and now your one candle is going to represent 1 month. Okay. So basically, in a year, you have 12 months. So 12 candles will denote an entire year. Okay, so this is done. For time frame, I'll keep 1 day for now. Then towards your right is your candlestick option. Basically, these are various types of chart formation, correct? The first one is your bar formation. This helps you understand the open, high, and low and close. So basically for charting, we are going to use the second option, which is your candles. However, these bars represent your open, high, low, and close. If you want, I'll just explain what it denotes or how it is formed. I'll just I'll just use a pen first. Yeah. So this entire candle, let's say this entire ray is considered as your day's movement. If the left towards the left is your opening price, towards your left is your opening price. So whenever there is a left side line, it is called as, or it is your opening price at 9:15. I'll just write in open for O. This is your high, which is called as your H. This is your low. So basically this is called as your low. And let's say it has closed below our opening price, then towards the right, I'll type in here, or I'll just draw this here. And it is your C, which is close. So this is how it is represented. It is open, high, low, close. Towards the left is your opening price. The day or the line is your high and low. And towards the right is your closing price. So we don't need to deep dive into this because this is not a part, or this is not used by us. But just a basic understanding is given by me so that you understood it. Okay, I'll remove my drawings. So for our course and for charting, we use our candles. This is a candlestick. Basically, a green candle denotes a positive day where bulls have won the day. And a red candle means a negative day or a red day, bearish day, where the prices have fallen down. How to get dark view of candles? Sir, here on your top left, you can go to dark mode or light mode, whichever you like. Okay. Then comes your indicator tools. There are n number of indicators, strategies, metrics, but for the course we are definitely going to learn a few. For now, let's say for example, I'll use just the basic one, which is your volume indicator. You can see this option, only volume. It will be only written as volume, no other word. If I click on this, at the bottom of my chart, you can see candles for volume or your. Okay, I have some lines from past assignment on chart area, how to remove that. You just need to click on right click, and there is an option to remove drawings. Okay, right click and remove drawings. Yeah. So as I was saying, I have added my volume indicator, and at the bottom of the stock price, you can see VOL, which is your volume indicator. You can hover the cursor here, and you can see I am able to hide it. So I can hide it right from here. There is an option for settings as well. Okay. So there is an option for settings if you want to change the color or any other specification. But for now, we are just going to keep it as it is. And the third option is to delete. So if I want to remove, I'll just click on remove. And again, I can go to indicator and type in volume. Okay. Kindly click on the fourth one, which is only your vanilla, plain vanilla volume, no other words, just a volume indicator. This will help us understand how many shares were traded. Mr. Amol, there is an option at the top left where you can select a dark mode or light mode. You can click on the tool or on this logged in as and click here, and there is a dark mode option. Okay. Then comes your indicator tabs. Again, this is not necessary. Then there is an alert option. So if you want to set any alerts, we are going to teach you, or you will be using this on during your course. For now, it is not necessary. Okay, so whenever you do some markings and you want to get a trigger or an alert from TradingView, you can set it accordingly. Okay, this is your replay bar. Basically, if you want to see a replay, or if you want to go back X number of days back, you can do it from here. But I guess again, this is not necessary. This is for someone who wants to do a retrospective analysis or who wants to back test their theories. For them, this is very good option. Okay. For now, definitely we don't have to deal into that. Then comes your top right. Again, there's an option. If you can see, there's a select layout option. If I click here, this is showing me in how many parts I want to divide my screen into. Because TradingView platform is used by many pro traders who work or whose livelihood works on their trading. They want to see multiple charts together, correct? So they want to split their screen in maybe 2 charts, 3 charts, 4 charts. So this is why it is very much helpful for everyone. You can try it yourself. Let's say if I divide it into four. So as you can see, as per your basic plan, you can only get one. Okay. Since we have a basic plan which is free of cost, we cannot split our screen, correct? So I just unselect it. Select layout option, ma'am, it is here. You can see my mouse. Okay. Then comes your charts. If you want to export chart or create any layout, let's say if you want to create a layout, you just need to click here, create new layout. Okay, I guess even this is for a premium version. So we will skip this for now. Yeah, Mr. Pavan, free will not work, which is why we are not using that tool. We are just going to use all the free tools, and free tools are more than enough for you to learn the basics of this entire course. We have taught previously students as well, and we don't require these premium tools. Correct. Once you are full-fledged into trading, you can definitely use your layout. So layout is for basically keeping various tabs. So let's say if I click here on layout and I want to select, let's say first will be my first layout of Nifty 50 stocks. So in that layout, I can select 50 stocks, keep it as my watch list, and I can track it accordingly. Let's say after that, I want to look at banking stocks. So I'll click create a new layout of banking stocks. So in that, maybe 10, 15 banking stocks can be kept. It is a type of like watch list. Mr. Pawan, you are saying multiple screens, multiple stock on one screen. So this is definitely useful for someone who's an intraday trader or who does this for their livelihood, who wants to do this on day-to-day basis and earns money on by sitting in front of screen from 9:15 to 3:30. If I guess most of the students here are salaried person who have their day job and or maybe retired, correct? So definitely looking at screen from 9:15 to 3:30 won't be, I guess, most of their agenda, correct? Okay, thank you. Only for professional traders, correct? Yeah. The previous rectangle option is your select layout. However, this layout is different. It is kind of like a watch list. It is like a watch list, but you can create multiple layouts or multiple watch lists. Okay, I'll show you. You can create a different separate watch list as well. Don't worry. I'll teach you that as well. Okay. Then comes your chart settings. Definitely again this is not required on day-to-day basis. Next is your important part, which is take a snapshot. So let's say once you have made some markings, let's say you have marked this line, let's say from here to here, and you want to save this image, you can click on this camera icon. It is written as take a snapshot. I'll click here once and I'll get a drop down menu. Can you see this? And I'll download on this image during the part of our course during our 2-3 months. We are going to work on various assignments. So once you do your markings, we are going to require you to upload or create a homework tab where you can just download your image, and then this will be available in your downloads, and this similar chart can be uploaded in your assignment. Okay, so let's say if you want to do any markings, you can just click here on the second tool, and you can just randomly click here for you to get any markings. We are going to look that in detail, don't worry. But let's say I have done this marking and I want to save this chart. I'll go to this take a snapshot option and I'll download image. Okay, done. So you just need to click on take a snapshot and the first option is download image. How to mark? So on the left, there is an option for you to choose various tools. I'll be coming to this in next 1 minute. If you want to delete, you can just right click and there is an option to remove drawings at the bottom and now it is gone. Okay, so the entire top table or your top tools are done, whichever are going to be used by us in our course. Type in done in chat if you have understood. Mr. Sumit, alert is for some price level if you have marked on your screen. And if you want to get a trigger from TradingView that this price has now come where you want to maybe purchase or sell the stock. So TradingView will give you an alert. I guess for a free version, only 2 to 3, I guess 2 or 10 alerts are possible. I don't remember the exact number of alerts, but I guess it is only 10 to 15 only, not more than that. Mr. Rajesh, save option you don't have to click here on the save option. You just simply need to download the charts once you have made it. Okay, no need to click on save option. Can you repeat the marking option, please? Mr. Sudhir, we are going to come to this next. Geeta ma'am is asking, there is a marking in the volume bars intermittently. What is that? Where, ma'am? There is no markings on the chart as of now. There is only the volume indicator and your price indicator. If you want, I'll just remove the volume indicator as well. Okay, I guess now it has to be gone. If someone is asking this circles, this if you click here, if you hover here, this means as that the stock has given a dividend. Okay, the D stands for dividend and E stands for earnings, which means every quarter the company or every listed company has to give their results, that how much did they do the revenue, how much is their profits and all. So E stands for your earnings and D stands for your dividends. This definitely dividends is not available in each and every stock, but in this case it is available since so that you can see it. And then there is this buzz or your lightning sign. This denotes any latest updates, any news in the chart. or any stock. Okay. Now coming to the next part, if someone wants to zoom in or zoom out, okay. If someone wants to zoom in or zoom out, there is an option at the bottom. If you can see here, there is a minus and plus tool. If I click on minus, my time frame increases. Correct. I can see to as behind as 2021. Divya is asking what is the mark at 1635. 1635 is your closing price as of today, which is why it is showing 1635.35. How to get continuous line on chart? Okay, we'll look into that. All these related to stocks in screen. Yes, sir. This is every movement for every day on the chart for that particular stock. Okay, so there is a minus or zoom out tab. Basically, this will widen your area or more number of days you can see on your screen. And if you click on plus, it will basically zoom in. Okay, I can zoom in as much as possible. Okay, and if I want to drag to the left, I can click here, drag to the right, I can click here. But however, if you have a mouse or if you are using a laptop, you can use your keypad and you can drag your fingers. If you want to zoom in, you can just you can bring your fingers together in order to drag in, and you can widen your fingers. You can separate your fingers to zoom out. Okay, I am doing this simultaneously. You all can also try it. Mr. Subhashish, there will be an option at the bottom here for volume. You can hover on volume and you will get an option to remove your indicator. These arrows are if you want to go to the left or if you want to go to the right. Okay. And if someone wants to change the price range or if they want to look at a wider price, you can click or you can keep your cursor on the price range on your y-axis wherever the values are written, and you can just drag it with your finger so that you can adjust your screen. Can you see I'm able to adjust my screen? I'll hover my mouse on the chart on the right towards my y-axis. I'll click with one finger and with other finger I can just drag it up and down to adjust the screen. Okay, kindly do this along with me so that there's no mistake during the sessions. First was your zoom in, zoom out. I hope everyone has tried it. You can zoom in, zoom out for a longer time and a shorter time. And then if you want to see or if you want to get a better view, you can select here or keep your mouse here, and with your other finger, you can drag up and down. Okay. With one finger, you can click on your mouse, and with other finger, you can just drag up and down. So the adjustment of your chart is done. And if you want to reset it again, let's say if I have zoomed in a lot, there will be an option at, can you see there is an option for reset? Also, there is a shortcut for this. It is Control plus R. So you can either click that or you just click on this reset option. Okay. So once I have clicked on reset, it automatically comes to the basic version. Yeah, Alt plus R. So this is how if you want to change your screen settings or if you want to adjust your screen. It is at the bottom. If you have changed your markings, if you have changed your chart, then only you will get this reset option. Otherwise, if it is as it is, there won't be any reset option available. You can also right click and there will be an option to reset. Okay, let's say if I've zoomed in a lot and I want to reset, my first option will be reset chart. Now coming to the left, this cross or dot is basically just to mark it as a cursor so that I can see my screen. However, it is not necessary. You can just keep it as it is as a cross. It just changes the symbol of your cursor. Coming to the important part now, this will be definitely used by you day in, day out, every day. The first option is your trend line tools. If you just click here on the right, there will be a drop down menu. And now you can see n number of tools. Try this. Everyone try this on your screen. There are various options on your screen. I'll be showing you only the one which we are going to use in our upcoming sessions. Okay. So the first one is your trend line tool. I'll click on trend line. Trend line is basically if you want to just draw a line on your chart, as simple as that. Okay, so for now, let's say for example, I want to click on the bottom of the chart. I'll click at this level and I need to drag it till the time I want to show the line. Let's say if I want to stop it here, I'll stop it. I'll click again at the bottom and now this entire line is drawn and it is called as your trend line. Okay, so click on drop down. First option is trend line tools. And I have just marked the bottoms of the chart. I have just selected and dragged. And if you want to delete it, you can go to the center of the chart. Once it is selected, you can either go here on the top to delete, or from your keypad or from your desktop as well. You can just click on delete. But first you will have to click on the line and then delete. Tried everyone? If you have tried in, type in yes in chat. I'll take a 1 minute pause. Okay. Once you have understood the trend line, the second option on the drag down menu is your ray. Basically, a ray is similar to a trend line, just that it continues ahead even after selecting the second bottom or your second point. Okay, let's try it out. I'll click on ray and I'll show you the same level, same marking. I'll click on the bottom of this candle and I'll drag and I'll keep it and I'll select at the bottom of my second candle. So as you can see, my markings would have ended here if I had used my first tool. However, it is continuing ahead as well. If you drag it to the right, it will keep on continuing because it is called as a ray. If I want to reset the charts, I'll click on the right and I'll click on reset. Okay, so basically ray is an extended trend line because sometimes when you do the charting, you will require 2 points, but you want to see in future also, is it following this trend line or not? So we use it whenever you want to look into the future as well, or if you want to see a retrospective analysis, whether the chart has followed the level or not. Other questions regarding where and which concepts we are going to use in, definitely Saif sir will explain you that. Today we are just going to understand the basic operations of your TradingView tool. Everyone tried the ray option? It is just an extended trend line. After you click on the second time, then the line will continue to the right. Okay. The below few options are not going to be used. We directly go to the horizontal ray. Okay. As the name suggests, we saw what a ray is. Horizontal ray basically means it is a horizontal line. So you just need to click in once, and then the entire line will be dragged to the right, and it will be an horizontal line. If you want to change the color, there is an option or a tool here, as you can see on the screen. You can change it according to your wish. Okay. This is for your color. The second option is for the width of the line, 1px, 2px. So for as of now, you can click it or select it as 2px because it is visible or it is better to see, because 1px is, I guess, a bit too thin, and 3px is a bit too thick. What is a stepwise line? Mr. Sumit, can you repeat or can you elaborate? Stepwise line. We have only seen two lines. One is trend line and another is ray. The third one which we saw is your horizontal ray. I hope you understood what or how a horizontal ray can be used. You just need to click on horizontal ray and click on your screen once where you want to place it. You can drag it accordingly if you want. You can just select between anywhere in the line and your cursor changes to a finger. And then you can click on your mouse or your keypad and change it, shift it wherever you want. Okay, for now I'm keeping it here. How to reset array? You can click on the array and delete it and again reset it if you want. Or as I said, if you want to shift it, you can click here, drag it wherever you want to keep it. Okay. So we understood the third tool as well, which is your horizontal ray. Next is your vertical line. Basically, if I want to use, we are not going to use vertical line that much, but if you want, you can just mark it, click it anywhere on your screen, and a vertical line will be formed. This won't be used much, but just for your knowledge. What Saif sir used to show, Saif sir had used a ray or a horizontal ray for markings of LTRP. I'll show you that at the end of the session. Okay, so for now, under this trend line tools, only these 3 to 4 options were necessary for you to learn. First was your trend line. Second is ray, which is the second option. Third is your horizontal ray. Okay, only these 3 points are or 3 tools are necessary under this tab. I hope you all understood this. If you want to change any settings, you can just click on the click on the line or the ray, and then a settings tool will come for color, for width. If you want to make a dashed line or a dotted line, for now we'll keep it only as a plain simple line. Okay, and if you want to delete, there's a tool for delete or remove. Okay, path tool. Yes, a path tool will come ahead. Don't worry. It will be in, I guess, in the fourth or the fifth option. We'll come to that, sir. Okay, so the second option or the tool for trend line is done. Then comes your third option, which is your GAN and Fibonacci tools. This you are going to learn later in your course, so don't worry, it will be covered by Saif sir. You might use the first two tools in the course. Okay, these are your advanced tools, so definitely it will be much later in your course. No need to worry right now. Okay, so this third tool will be looking later in the course. Then is your patterns. Okay, these patterns are not covered or not required for us. So we'll skip for now. Then comes your forecasting and measurement tools. I'll click on the drop down menu and you can see various options here. Okay, so if someone wants to use the first one, which is your long option. So let's say if someone wants to buy a trade or buy a stock and they want to see the risk reward ratio explained by Saif sir. Can someone type it in chat? is risk reward ratio explained by Saif sir. I guess it will come in second or third lecture. Okay, it is covered. Yes. 1:3. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. Yeah, concept is done. Okay, so if you want to see this visually on your charts, you can use this tool, which is your long position. I'll show you how to use this. Let's say if I want to buy this tomorrow, I want to buy this stock tomorrow. I will click on this long tool here, wherever the stock prices has settled. And you can see a 1:1 ratio, 1:1 ratio of your risk reward ratio tool has been come here. The above half is your green, which is your green as in a profit signal. And the bottom tab is your loss as in a red signal where your stop loss will be set. So for now, if you can see, if you can read here, there is a risk/reward ratio is 1 because there is an equal risk to reward ratio set by TradingView. As Saif sir has mentioned, we keep 3:1 as our risk reward ratio. So I will increase my reward. Okay. So I'll just drag this. Can you see my reward ratio is increasing? Right now it is 1.84. I'll keep on increasing it till it reaches 3. Okay, up slightly bit down. Okay, so I hope you understood this. If you want to visually see where my target level is, you can use this long position tool. No need to enter any values. You just need to click on the chart wherever you want to buy it. I'll show you again. Let's say, for example, if I want to buy it tomorrow, I'll click on the long position tool and I'll click at 1635 approx price. And my 1:1 risk reward ratio tool will come automatically. If I want to increase my risk, I can increase my risk. Basically, I'll drag it down. But this is what not we this is we don't want this. Okay, so I'll again try it. I want a 1:3 risk reward ratio, so I'll increase my reward. I'll just drag it up till the time it shows me risk reward ratio of 3. Correct. So this would be an adequate trade. If you buy this tomorrow, you are willing to take this 1 as your risk, but because you are having this 3 as your reward. Okay. I hope you understood this tool. No, you will have to drag this manually because it is not set, because someone might want a smaller risk reward ratio. Someone might want a bigger risk reward ratio. So you can just drag it. Ma'am is saying confusing slightly. Definitely you are going to use this later in your course. I'm just showing you today it is as it is the first day. Okay. Can we set a risk 1 and reward 4? Definitely. So now I'll have to drag my reward as to 4 a bit up. Can you see now it is coming to 4? Basically, this means that my target will become a bit higher than my previous one. Okay, my reward is higher, which means that I want the target a bit above my previous target. Got it? You can also toggle your risk factor as well. Let's say if you decrease your risk, it will increase your reward, correct? Because if I decrease my risk, definitely my reward will increase. The ratio will increase. The risk reward ratio is not set every time. We can keep it according to our risk appetite. And this tool won't be used much. When you start doing your trading, when you want to set a particular risk reward ratio, during that time you are going to use this. Okay. So definitely you will use this, but only when you want to enter into a trade or when you try to search for the risk reward ratio. Okay, done. The next tool or the next option was for short position. So basically, if I want to short sell it, I can click again. And now my red zone is above my current level, because in case of short position, I'll earn profit when the stock goes down and I'll earn a loss or I'll incur a loss if the stock goes up. Okay, so now if I want to increase my risk reward ratio, I'll have to drag this down. Okay. So in order to keep a risk reward ratio of 3, this would be a suitable risk reward ratio. You just need to click on the long position, short position, whichever trade you want to take. If it is 1:1, let's say if it is 1:1, then you will have to click here and drag it accordingly. And you can see here the risk reward ratio is mentioned. Correct? The risk reward ratio is mentioned. You are going to drag it until you see 3 as your risk reward ratio. What is the importance of 3:1? I guess that was explained by Saif, sir. For every trade, I guess you need to have a better ratio or maybe a good win to lose ratio. It means that if you incur a loss once, you can I guess nullify it with 3 wins, or I guess 3 wins will be more than your one loss. I guess that was the significance. How do we mark the start point of the ratio, or does it auto position? You will have to click it manually, sir. You will have to go here. Sorry, the fifth tool. Click on the long position and click in whenever you want to take a buy trade. Let's say I want to take a buy trade tomorrow at this price at 1634. So I just click it manually. You will have to do this manually, sir. Okay. This was your risk reward ratio part. Then comes your, okay, these tools are not necessary. The price range, this is very much important. You are going to use this a bit later in your course, but definitely it is very much helpful. Price range basically helps us measure how much is the price difference between two levels. Okay, so let's say if I want to understand what is the price range or the difference in price between these two levels, between 1360.95 where my marker is to the white line at 1718, I can do that, or I can calculate it with the help of this price range tool. I'll click once here and you can see there is a ray or a line coming towards the top. And now I can simply understand what was the difference between the price and what is the percentage of difference that I can get. Mr. Lalit is asking how do you place the order next day based on what you just explained now. Placing order as in, I guess you need to buy the stock or sell the stock. That depends on where do you want to place a position or place a trade. For now, I'm just showing you the markings or the use of your TradingView tool as of today. Okay, so this price range is for you to understand the range or the difference of price from two levels. Sir, I showed you if you want to take a long position, you can click on long position and you can adjust your risk reward ratio according to your risk appetite. Okay. So price range will be next tool where we want to, let's say, identify how much profit I can earn or how much move is in between these two levels. I can simply use this with the help of a price range. And it also shows the percentage of returns or percentage of difference between the two. But what price do we buy or sell, sir? This is not, I guess, not the time to discuss where to buy, where to sell. Okay. So if possible, you can keep your queries for the upcoming sessions. Okay. Right now, we are just learning how to use each and every tool and not to take any trades or learning about any specific concept of technical analysis. Keep that in mind. Okay. Divya is asking show how to set price range once again by removing all the markings. Yes, ma'am. Please repeat the price range tool. Yes, yes. Okay. You need to relate the tool by setting a specific risk reward ratio. You can toggle it according to your risk appetite in order to set a stop loss and in order to set a target. Okay, sir. So I'll show you the price range. I'll just delete it. In order to delete, you need to click at the center and not anywhere randomly at the edges. You need to click exactly at the center where the line is, and then it will select, and then you can delete. So coming back, I'll click here, drop down. There is a measurer tab where you can see price range. Let's say I want to see the price movement from this bottom level to the white line. So I'll go to the white line. I'll drag my marker cursor till the time it comes to 1726.55. Yeah. Okay. Right now it is a bit above the white line. So I'll have to adjust it accordingly. Yeah. So once it is set, you can use your down arrow keys in order to get the exact price. Can you see now exactly it is at 1718.25, which is the level which I wanted. Mr. Srinath, if you click on your right on your mouse, there is an option to remove drawings. Basically, all the drawings will be removed. Control Z to get the levels again. Okay, so this is how you can use your price range. You can also drag it if the option is to the right, drag it to the left or up or down wherever you want. Okay. Basically, the major use for this is to identify the difference between two levels and the percentage difference between the two levels. Okay, MA is saying don't have this option after short position. Sir, there is the at the bottom below short position, there will be forecast, then bar patterns, then ghost feed, then for a projection, then these three tools, and then there is price range. Okay. Mr. Tejinder Singh, the options on the above of the tool or above of this tool is 358 rupees is the difference between the starting point and the ending point of this range. And the percentage is your percentage difference between the two tools, between the two price levels. Got it? Sequence is different. Okay, no worries. I guess that won't be an issue. 7174. I thought that it was the difference level, but it is not the difference level. 7174. I guess that is not required as of now. Like only the first two values are important. You can ignore the third option, which is 7174. Got it? So the price range tool is done. From this tab, we go to the next one. These are your basic tools, which you must have used in case of certain basic softwares like Paint or any other Microsoft Word or any other random tool. These are just shapes. If you want to add, I'll show you. The brush and highlighter tool is not required. If you want to use the arrow marker, you can just drag it, use your arrow marker. If you want to highlight or showcase some line, okay, so this is just for your presentation sake. Mr. Srinath is asking 717 for volumes. No, sir, 717 for volumes will be really low. It has to be in millions. So don't worry, sir, that number is, I don't think, of much use. Okay, so if you want, I'll just take a snapshot and I'll ask my sir regarding the same. Yeah, so moving ahead in these tools, these are just for your sake of representation. If you want to highlight some levels, if let's say if you want to use this range, you can use this tool. Okay, you can mark this bottom, correct? Then is your arrow mark key at the bottom. So if you want to highlight it to the bottom, you can definitely drag it wherever you want. You can change the color as well, correct? Okay. These are just for your sake of representation or presentation. Then comes your rectangle tool. Basically, if you want to box a specific part of your chart, you can use this rectangle tool as a frame. Okay, and it will highlight your screen or highlight that much part. Can you see? If I use this rectangle, I can highlight any part which you want to see as a frame or maybe as a highlighted area. Try this once. You can also change the settings here as well. Let's say if I want to change the background color, I can click here, change the background color, whichever I want. Okay. If you don't want anything, I guess you can go to black. You can change the opacity of the black color. If I remove the opacity, basically it will be just a blank screen. Try these tools once. These are just your basic tools. As the name suggests, it is going to represent the same thing, a rotated rectangle. If you want to highlight in such a way, you can use this rotated triangle. Then comes your path tool. This will be important. I'll keep this for the last. Click on the circle and you can circle or mark any zone. This four parallel line tool, which is the four parallel line tool, sir? Can you name the tool? If you want, you can just click on Control Z for undo. Okay, so basically I have used all the basic. The below bottom parts are not required. Okay, now I'll show you the important part, which is your path. I'll remove all my drawings. Okay, I'll adjust my screen again. I'll click on reset chart view. Okay, till now everyone clear. Now we are coming to the next part, which is marking your path tool. Type in yeses in chat if you have understood till now. So we went right from the top. We understood all the indicators or all the tools from the top. Then we came to the right where we use the price levels to toggle our levels in order to move our screen. We also reset our prices. Okay. And now we are on the left part. Aarti Mishra has sent me. That is your Fibonacci tool. We don't have to use this right now. You can ignore for now. Okay. That is your Fibonacci tool. So now coming to the path tool, basically, if you want to identify a path, you are going to just use it for the sake of highlighting the path. as the name suggests. I'll start from the bottom, right? And I'll keep on dragging. I'll select whenever there is a pivot or a change in direction. So now there is a change in direction, correct? Again, here there is a bottom and change in direction. Again, there is a change in direction. Again, a change in direction. And again, I'll keep this practice whenever there is a change in direction. These change in direction levels are called as your pivot levels. Okay. If you want, you can ignore this level because it is sideways. So I'll go at the bottom. And then I'll go directly to the top because I guess it is one way up move. And then again, I'll come down. And double click to stop the ray. Double click to stop the path. Okay, so this is just to highlight the levels or highlight the ups and downs in your chart. You will just use this in your initial few lectures. After that, you will not require this tool because after that, I guess you will be doing much practice, so much practice that this part tool won't be used by you. So I guess in the week one, this part tool might be used for you to highlight the higher highs and lower lows in case of LTRP, correct? If I'm not wrong. Yes, you will have to start in again if you drop in between because then the ray won't or the path won't come correctly. Okay, I'll show you again. I'll remove the drawing. I'll use this path again. This is basically for you to mark your pivot levels wherever there is a change in direction of the chart. As you can see, I'm just clicking wherever there is a change in the direction of the chart. Click again. Again, I have clicked and again I'll go up. Again, I have clicked on screen. Again, I'll go down. Again, I have clicked on screen. I'll go up. Again, I'll go down because there's a change in direction. Again, I'll click for me to fixate that level. Again, I'll go up at this top and again, I'll go to the bottom because there has been a fall. And in order to stop this path, double click. LTRP is your latest trend reversal price. Have you not attended Saif sir's session, or is it pending in your class or your batch? Mr. Pawan, you can delete it and try it again instead of resetting it and do and changing it from between. You just delete it and try it again. That would be more convenient because then you will have to change this somewhere from between, and that will become an error or a bit of a difficulty. Definitely, you can change this pivot levels, but I guess that would be a bit tedious task. Rather than that, you can just draw it up. Done with the tool, done with the pivot tool, sorry, path tool. No, no, Mr. Rajesh, these tools are not your LTRPs. LTRP is just a single line. Personally, I am not going to explain LTRP today because that will be explained by Saif sir or might have already been explained by Saif sir. Mr. Menak is saying I'm not finding the E or D. Please repeat. I guess that will be available at the bottom of your screen. That is not required as of now for the course. This is just a software or a feature given by TradingView. It will be available on each and every screen, sir. The path tool is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth tool, click on the drop down menu and there is a path tool here. I'll click it idle for some seconds. Search here and you'll get it. Okay, Mr. Sanjay, Mr. Chirag. Okay. Done. Mr. Tejinder, you will definitely have it. The software has given or is given or is it provided for everyone and it will be the same in each and every case. Just try to search it. Sixth tool, and at the bottom, there's a path tool. I'll just keep it as it is for some time. I hope everyone got it and everyone has tried it once. Path tool done. Great. Wonderful. Great. Yes. Okay. Done. Wonderful. Done. Done. Great. Thank you so much. Explain next, sir. Yes, sir. Next is your annotation tool. Basically, you will just use this text column or a text tool. If you want to type in anything, if you want to type in anything, let's say LTRP level is XYZ. If you just want to make some note, then you can just type in any random thing. You can use the text column. Sir, you are in the wrong tool, so how will you find it? I showed you multiple times. Mr. Sumit, you have selected here. How will you find it here when you need to search it at the below tool? Okay. Got it, Mr. Sumit? Type in yes in chat. Okay, as I was saying, you are going to use this text tool in order to make any note or any random topic or point if you want to type in. If you want to just type in, you can just click on LTRP or just type in any random level. Let's say 102 is my LTRP. I want to write this. So you can also change the color to whichever color you want. Okay, so these tools will be the same for every case, for every tool. There will be still a 10-15 minutes because uh, only a few tools are left. I have explained the text tool. Then these are your smileys, definitely not used or not necessary. Then is your scale. Again, this is not necessary. Zoom in. Again, this is not necessary. Okay. You can skip this, not required. Now comes your most important tool is your magnet. If you click on the drag down or your drop down menu, there is a weak magnet and strong magnet. Every time we keep it as a strong magnet. Now, what is the use of this strong magnet? This strong magnet is going to help me select a particular line right from the top or the bottom of any candle. If you want, I'll zoom in. I'm going to use this marker or use this candle to mark. Let's say if I don't use the magnet tool on, I'll remove the magnet tool and I'll use the horizontal ray. I'll have to search the exact top in order to search for this. Okay, so if I select, if you zoom in, you can see there is still a minor gap in between because it will be very much difficult for me to identify the exact top or the bottom with my naked eyes, which is why we use this magnet. Can you see there is a bit of a gap in between, which is why I use this magnet tool, a strong magnet tool. I'll remove the chart. I'll delete it. And now I'll use this with the help of my magnet. Okay, so now I have used my horizontal ray, and my magnet helps me connect to the exact top. Can you see my marker is to the right, but still the arrow or still the cursor is exactly on the top of my candle. Now I just need to click on the screen once, and can you see this has exactly connected to the top of my candle. I don't need to search anywhere. It will just attract it towards the top. Can you see if I delete it? I want you all to try it by yourself as well. Even if I keep it a bit far, it will still attract to the top of the candle. Let's look if it works for the bottom of the candle as well. Yes. Even if my marker is somewhere here, it attracts towards the bottom of the candle. And I just need to click on the screen once. Fantastic tool, correct, Mr. Rajesh? Weak magnet might give you a looser magnetic strength. For you, for a weak magnet, you'll have to go a bit closer for you to connect to that lower levels or higher levels. Yes, this will work on a path as well, definitely. It is going to work on each and every tool that you are going to use. Sometimes it is going to be very much useful, but sometimes it can be a bit of a difficulty. So during that time, you can remove your magnet tool and try. Otherwise, throughout the rest of your course, Safe Sir is going to tell you again and again to use this magnet because it gives you a perfect marking on your chart. Mark this word, it is going to give you a perfect marking, a perfect level on your chart. Otherwise, if you randomly use your ray or maybe your trend line, it won't connect the exact tops of your candles. Okay, try this once. Those who are having difficulties in the path tool, I'll take that in the end. You are not looking at the perfect or the correct option. You are searching it somewhere else. Okay, so I'll not disturb others right now. If you have selected on the weak magnet, you can go to the drop down and select the strong. If I have strong, I can click on weak. If I have weak, I can click on strong. Strong magnet is used for each and every tool. Okay, Mr. Shivanand. This works on every tool or on every line, any circle, each and every tool, magnet is going to be used or can be used. The magnet exactly connects towards the top or the bottom of the candle, which is required when we use charting or when we do the charting on any particular stock. Okay, so I'll show you the strong magnet again, no worries. I'll click on the drop down first and then I'll go to the strong magnet. Let's say let's say I'll take an example of a trend line. So now we are going to exactly connect the bottom of this candle and the bottom of this next candle. Can you see it is, even though my cursor is at a bit below my candle, it is still taking the top of your candle or a bottom of your candle wherever you place it. Basically the main task of magnet or the main function of magnet is to attract to something or maybe to attract to a certain metal. In this case, it attracts to a candlestick top or bottom. And I'll just click and now it has served my purpose, which was to connect the exact bottom or top of your candlestick. Okay, so one of the most important tools, magnet tool. Type in done in chat once you have understood your magnet tool. I hope everyone has understood the magnet tool and the significance and importance of magnet tool. You are going to use this day in, day out. Okay, even Saif sir might give you a reminder that keep your magnets on. So you'll have to remember that this has to be always on. Okay, when you use a trend line, you will have to again go and again mark the trend line. Can you see? I will not get an automatic trend line. I'll have to again go to trend line. However, once you have selected a magnet, the magnet will stay on forever. Yes, Mr. Rajesh, open close of candles are definitely important. It gives you an understanding of till which price your stock has come to for that particular day. Magnets are used to find the highs and lows of candle. It is not just to use or search the top and bottom. It is to connect that top and bottom to some other levels. Okay, so definitely you are going to learn that across the course. Don't worry. The basic understanding was to show you that the candle bottoms can be selected or touched exactly with the help of a magnet tool. Okay, Mr. Sumit, I'll explain the candle. Don't worry. Do we need to connect only high, low, or we connect? So you have typed in the same. Okay, open high. Yeah. Open close. Open close is not of that significance. Only your highs or lows are a bit more important because it gives you an entire picture of your chart. Okay, showing you the magnet again. You can click here at the bottom and click on strong magnet every time. This strong magnet is used to select an exact top or bottom of your candle. Let's say, for example, I use a horizontal ray. If I want to select the exact level where the top of the chart was, I'll just hover towards the top and click once on the screen, and this will connect automatically to the top of my chart. If I want to select the bottom of my previous candle, I'll just go a bit below the bottom of my candle and it will automatically go to the bottom of my candle. Okay, basically its work is to attract to that level. Open close can also be connected. Can you see now I have marked my open, but definitely it is not useful for our technical analysis, for our analysis as well, not just marking, but for analysis as well. The open and close are of more significance than your high. Sorry, your high and low are more of significance than your open and close. Yes, a raise will do the same thing. It will attract the beginning. Let's say I want to select this top. I'll go to this top, and let's say I want to go to the second top. I'll just mark there, and it has automatically marked the exact top of the second candle. Can you see? You can try it yourself. So again, this tool is done. Rest, nothing is required at the bottom. Coming to another important part, which is this. You can see these numbers: 1D, 5D, 1M, 3M, 6M, YTD, 1Y, 5Y, all these tools are important. These tools are for you to set your chart or set the time frame of your chart, how your chart looks like. Okay. These are automated intervals made by TradingView for your ease. If I click on this all, I guess Lakshmi ma'am is saying I'm unable to mark multiple lines. You will have to again click on line and again mark it. Okay. Again go to line, again click it, again draw it, again click on line, again draw it. Okay. Every time you'll have to go to the tool and mark a line. Okay. I'll remove my drawings. Got it? Welcome. Yeah. So as I was saying, at the bottom, there is the first is all. Basically, as you hover on all, it is shown that all data in 1 month interval. Click on all data 1 month interval. Everyone, click on all data 1 month interval. This is the chart of HDFC Bank since its inception. Can you see since 1999, 1st February or sorry, 1st January? Either it will start from the day it has been listed or from the day where which HDFC Bank or TradingView has the data for HDFC Bank. Correct? Because some stocks may be listed in 1985. So data for that term would be very difficult for TradingView software to get that. So maybe they take it from 1999 or 2000s. But all data monthly shows you that for each and every candle represents your 1 month right from the dates of its inception. As you can see in 1999, HDFC Bank was listed at, let's say, 10 rupees or 12 rupees. In 2007, it was at 161 rupees. In 2013, January, it was 350 rupees. So once you click on all data monthly, every candle denotes 1 month. Keep that in mind. Okay, so here also it is showing you 1 month or 1M. Can you see? Okay, done. This is your all data monthly. This will help you understand the entire picture of the chart of the stock right from the day it has listed. Okay, next is your 5Y. 5i, if you hover there, it is shown as 5 years. 5 years in 1 week interval. Basically now you are only going to see a bracket of last 5 years. Can you see? It is showing from 8th July 2019, which is exactly 5 years behind. From 2019 to 2024, your entire screen is showing your candlesticks for 5 years. So these are your automatically set time frames. And here every candle denotes 1 week. Okay, you can give it a try. You can search it by yourself as well. Give it a try. Once that is done, towards the left is your 1 year in 1 day interval. If I click on it, this is going to show me the picture or the chart for last 1 year, and each candle is 1 day's representation. Towards the left is YTD. YTD, the full form stands for year to date. It means it is going to show the chart right from the first day of the year, which is 1st January 2024. As you can see, it shows me 1st January, Monday, 2024, correct? Understood? Then comes your lower time frames where you want to zoom in a bit. So this is your 6 months in 2 hours interval. So every candle will denote 2 hours and you are going to see only for the last 6 months. So maybe from the month of February, yeah, from the month of January to July. These are your 6 months and each candle represents 2 hours of your time. Similar to the left, 3 months on a 1 hour time frame. So these are your shorter time frames. If someone wants to do an analysis on a shorter time frame, you can use this. Then is your 1 month 30 minutes candlestick. So each and every candle represents 30 minutes. Then towards your left is your 5 days, 5 minutes interval. These are your ultra short term. If someone wants to do some analysis on a very short term basis, they can use this. And the last is 1 day, 1 minute. So definitely this is one candle represents 1 minute. So if someone is doing a technical analysis on a very shorter time frame, on maybe on an intraday basis, they want to quickly enter into a trade, quickly make money and quickly exit, they can use this. Okay, these last 3, 4 tools can be used for an intraday or a positional traders. And these early few tools can be used for an investment point of view for you to see a longer time horizon. Generally, which time frame is suggested? This depends on you, what kind of trader or investor you are. If you want to just buy in at a really good level and enjoy the rally, you can just buy and hold. As an investor, you can look at this 5 years weekly or 1 year daily time frame. If you are a shorter term trader, if you want to invest and exit within a few days or a few weeks, you can look at this 6 months data or a 1 year data as well in order to exit within a few days. And if you are an intraday trader, for you to exit and enter into the same day, you can look at these smaller time frames, the last 3, 4 options. In an hourly time frame, how to find the OHLC of the day? For that, you can see the time at the bottom, 9:15. So 9:15 at this price, the stock has opened. You will have to hover manually, okay? And here the prices have closed. So for every candle, this is your OHLC for that particular candle. But if you want to see for an entire day, you will have to toggle manually and you will have to see where 9:15 was and where 3:30 was. Got it? Welcome. How to exactly catch the price. So all these are not being explained right now. All these are not the questions which we'll answer today. Please teach me how to write with pencil. You can just use this text tool. Okay, just simply use this text tool instead of using any random tool, and just use this text tool for you to type in anything. Okay, since the magnet is on, it is connecting to the top, bottom. So as I said, sometimes this magnet will be irritating. So you can unselect the magnet because I wanted to write in at the top. Can you see? I wanted to write it here, but if I use the magnet, if I keep the magnet, it will attract to the bottom. Can you see? It is coming to the bottom, which is what I don't want. So I'll just unselect my magnet. Could you show how to remove the volumes again? You have to select here. There will be an option for volumes. Drag here, and then the third option will be to remove the volumes. There is also if you click on the right, there will be an option to remove drawings and remove indicators. If you want to remove the volume indicator, you can click on remove indicators. Okay, so done with the time frames as well. So basically we have understood almost everything for the software and for the course upcoming sessions. Just a last one thing is your watch list. Can you see this watch list? You can click here below publish. Click here below publish. Mr. Pawan, this is the last part, the watch list part. For someone to track any n number of stocks, you can go to here. The all option is not necessary. All is basically all data monthly. I told you earlier, this takes from the date of your inception. Okay, and one candle represents 1 month. Okay, so once the watch list is made, you can delete as well. Let's say if I don't want to see this indices, these are your indices for other countries. Definitely, this might not be of my use. So I'll just indices. Okay, I'll manually delete all these. These are your listed stocks, but of US. Can you see AAPL is your Apple, TSL is Tesla, NFLX is your Netflix. Okay, these are your futures for your commodities, oil, gold, silver. Forex are your currencies, which is your Euro, USD, your GBP, Great Britain pound to USD, your USD to JPY, Japanese yen. Okay, we don't want all these. I'll just delete everything. Okay, once everything is deleted, delete everything. Please, everyone, delete everything. And now let's try from fresh. Can you see this plus option? Click on this add symbol. And now you can just type in whatever you want to keep as your watch list. Let's say first is my Nifty index, which I want to keep at the top. So I'll just click and it will show at the top. My net Nifty 50 index is at the top. Let's say the next stock I want is Reliance. I'll click on plus and I'll type in Reliance. And then it will come at the second position. Correct? You can also manually rearrange this however you want. Third, let's say I take HDFC Bank. So someone who wants to track charts on a daily basis, they can make a watch list accordingly. Next is, let's say, Tata Motors. Okay. Let's say now next is, let's try Zeal, which is Z Limited. Okay, so you can add, I guess, up to 50 stocks in your watch list, which is more than enough. Yes, your markings will be definitely stored. Okay, let's try it as you said. Let's try again. Once I'll see for HDFC Bank, I had marked this. I'll keep my magnet on. I'll do my horizontal ray, and I'll do this marking. And let's say I do this marking as well. Okay, I want to keep this at the top, so I'll drag it. Now let's go to some other chart. I go to Reliance. I'll do some other marking here. Let's say I mark this level. Now again, let's go to HDFC Bank in order to see if it has saved or not. Definitely it is saving it. Correct. Thumbs up. Definitely it is saving. So definitely now this is useful. So this is, I guess, it for today. It shows you the latest price, the percentage change and the rupees change. So this was it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Now I'll stay for next 15 minutes for those who have doubts. Rest all can leave the session. We have understood A to Z, each and every tool. I guess almost each and every tool. In case if I miss anything, I guess that would be covered in the class. But I guess 99% is done. Okay. Thank you so much everyone for joining in. Thank you so much for being too patient. Are these possible? Yes, definitely. I am using the free version of TradingView, Mr. Hari Krishnan. So this is the free version only. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Have a good night. We'll take a 2-minute break. Those who have queries can stop, can wait. Mr. Lalit is saying, appreciate your patience in reading messages parallelly, explaining to the audience with great patience. Thank you so much. My name is Jash Vora, Jashvora. I'll be your personal finance coach for some students, not for everyone. And I'll also be your personal stock training coach. So some of you will definitely see me in the upcoming sessions. Mr. Rajesh is saying, hats off for your patience. Thank you so much. Very useful. Yes, great. Thank you. Welcome, ma'am. Those who have queries can stay behind or will not exit, should not exit. We'll take a 2-minute break. We will again connect at 9:50 for the next 10 minutes, and I'll solve all your queries. Okay, just give me 2 minutes break. I'll also freshen up. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Okay. Now we'll take a doubt solving one by one. Type in your queries in chat. Please repeat watch lines. So there is nothing like watch lines. There is trend lines. If you click on the second tool, there is a trend line tool. Is this what you are saying? Or a watch list? There are two different tools. Himadri Ganguly, can you check what you want to search for? Is it trend line or a watch list? Okay, watch list. Yeah, so you can click here below publish. Click here once. The tool will come or your watch list tool will come, tab will come. Delete all your previous watch list because these are set by TradingView. Delete all that and then you'll again get a fresh entire screen for watch list. You need to click here on plus, add symbol, and just type in any chart which you want. So maybe if I want Axis Bank, I'll click on Axis Bank and then that will appear at my bottom. Okay, if you want to arrange this according to the name, you can just click on symbol. So can you see now A is coming up, H, N, R, T, and Z is coming at the bottom. You can arrange this alphabetically from Z to A or A to Z. Okay, you can sort it according to the price. The lowest is highest or at the top. or the lowest is at the bottom. Okay. So for now, I'll keep it as per name. Okay. But Nifty will come at the top because it is the index. Cryptocurrencies is in different prices. Sir, delete that. We are not going to track crypto in the course. Okay. Sunita Karnik ma'am is saying only one query. When you select magnet, do you select magnet first and then ray or tool or other option you look for? You can select the magnet tool first. Click on the strong magnet. Let's say I'll remove my markings. Sorry. I'll remove my drawings. I'll click on the magnet first, drop down menu, strong magnet, and then I can go to any tool. Let's say I take the ray tool. So I'll mark this first top with the help of this magnet. It will automatically, or not automatically, but it will come near to the top. I'll have to click once for me to select. I'll drag it, I'll drag it, I'll drag it till the time I want to keep it. And then I'll just select or click on the screen for me to continue or show the ray. And this is how it can be done. So you need to click on the magnet first and then the tool, ma'am. Mr. Tejinder, you can drag it manually as well. You can manually drag your Nifty wherever you want. Third last, second last, first, fifth, sixth. Manually it can be done. Or if you want to do, click on symbol as per your name wise, A to Z or Z to A. How to exactly snap to any point to know the price. So if you want to reach to any levels, you can see I'll use my magnet for that case and I'll go to that candle and it will show me the price for that day or that candle. Can you see it is 1699 as on 5th Jan 2024? Correct. If I want to see the price on, let's say 8th April, it is almost 1544, sorry, 1554. And if you want to see the exact top, then for that, maybe you can zoom in a little bit and then you can search, or then you can use your horizontal ray. I guess that would be the best. You can use a horizontal ray. Can you see 1721? It is giving you the exact value. Thank you, Sunita ma'am. Maybe we use zoom in and zoom out. Yes, you can hover your cursor, zoom in, zoom out, or use this magnet tool with the help of your trend line or your horizontal ray to get the exact value. Okay, I'll check the other doubts as well on the top. Mr. Rajesh asked how to exactly snap. Yes, as I said, done. How to see dividend? Sir, dividend will be only seen in case if the stock or if the company gives a dividend. HDFC Bank does not give any dividend, so the D is not given. Even if it is there, then it definitely will be there. Not every stock gives you dividend, so in some stocks you might not find that D option. Okay, Mr. Sahu. Mr. Tejinder, I hope I solved your query. I can't see Nifty on the top. Correct? Can you please give a thumbs up or done? Aarti ma'am is saying, please explain the use of price range again. Yes, ma'am, definitely. Okay, let's say now we take a new example of Zeal or your Z Limited. If I want to identify what is the price range of this entire red candle, this big red candle, I'll click on magnet. Now this magnet will be useful in case of price range as well. Okay, so this will be very much helpful now. My price range was here. Yes. If I want to calculate how much is that fall from this candle day opening to closing, I'll just hover here at 208.3 and I'll go down. Yeah. Can you see? I have entirely marked that single candle, which is why it is overlapping with that candle. So now the price range is minus 55.8, which means that the price has fallen by 55.8 rupees. And on a daily percentage wise, it is 26.77 percentage of fall. Okay, Aarti ma'am. This is how you can use your price range. Okay, Tejinder sir done. Aarti ma'am done. Great. Any other doubts left? Shilpa ma'am is saying, hi, can you help with trend lines on my screen is extending beyond. Okay, yes. So in some cases, in case if the trend line extends, okay, in case, let's say I'll take Z Limited 1 year. In case if your trend line extends, let's say if I take this level, go to settings, and go to style. There is an option extend line to the right, which you don't want. In trend line, go to settings, mark the trend line first, go to settings, go to style and unselect this extend line, right line, sorry. And click on OK. It will just show you that exact part. Got it, ma'am? Shilpa, ma'am? Type in yes in chat. Mr. Raghuvinder, sir, if you want to see for crypto, let's say if I use USD, Bitcoin USD, BTC, USD, there is an option here for you to change the currency. Can you see on the scale top? There is USD. You can click here and you can type in INR. And now it is showing in rupees. So currently it is, I guess, 46 lakh 48,333. Correct? Type in yes in chat once you understood and solved. I have solved your query. Okay, Mr. Raghuvinder is saying yes. Shilpa ma'am is saying done. Thanks. Maina Ghoshal is saying only E's are coming for Reliance. Any explanation? As I said, E's are your expectation, sorry, your earnings, and D stands for dividend. So if Reliance does not give any dividend, D won't be shown. And if only E is showing, it means that there is a quarterly earning for that company. Okay, so that is stock specific. You don't need to get too much in detail. Those who are done, those who have done with their queries, kindly leave the session or you can exit the session. Mr. Rajesh is saying, but this difference is 208 minus 150, 58, but price range is showing 55.8. Let me just check again. In case of Z Limited, Mr. Rajesh, let me check on a 1 year daily time frame. Okay, sometimes your trading view can lag a bit. Okay, it is taking from, so it is taking from sorry, 1208.3 minus 152.5. 150.67 is your current today's closing price. If you go to the right, 150.67 is today's closing price, correct? So ignore that. The difference is between 208.3 minus 152.5, the blue zone which is marked. 150.67 is today's closing price, sir. Mr. Rajesh, got it? Which company gives dividend? Any PSU company will give you a dividend. You can take Coal India. The government-run companies will give you dividend. Okay, you can see D here for dividend. So government PSU companies give you dividend frequently. In my ITC trend, no D is showing. Sir, as I said, many companies don't give dividend. So it is not necessary every company will show you a D or a dividend. Dividend is basically return of profits by the company, which not every company will do. Some company can keep their profits with themselves and not share with the shareholders. Okay, so I guess I have solved almost all the queries. Okay, it is 10 p.m. I hope I have solved everyone's query. So we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, everyone. Got it, Mr. Rajesh. Great. Mr. Ramakrishna is saying you did a great, excellent, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for the patience. Welcome. Okay, I guess every query is done. In CIL also no dividend, as I said, not CIL might not be giving any dividend, so it won't show you D. You can search for government companies which gives you a dividend, because these are your safe investment where the government keeps on giving dividends to its shareholders. Okay, so we are done for today. Thank you so much. I might be a personal stock training coach for some students. So again, we will be meeting. Thank you, Mr. Rajesh. Thank you for your kind words. Okay. Okay, Mr. Manish is saying I'm having problems to get my first session recording in Money School account. So can you drop in a message on your group, Mr. Manish? That would be great. Any queries pertaining to LMS or the platform, you can definitely type in on the group. We have a dedicated team of 12 people. So definitely we are going to answer it. I guess after 10 p.m. you can give us a bit of a time. Maybe by the next day morning we can give you a reply, because our working hours are from 8 a.m. to maybe 9, 10 p.m. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll end this meeting. Mr. Rajesh is saying, hope each one of the MW team are just like you. Definitely, sir. We are going to work hard for you and for you to explain. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night. I'll just stay for a minute in case someone is still left, or else I'll end the session. Okay.